It's time for Captain
Season 3. Initiating launch sequence.
These are the adventures of Captain Radio. When we last saw our heroes, they had prevented the mythical Lithostar from escaping its eternal imprisonment and saved Orion's people from extinction. Now they have returned home to discover that the planet of Alpha Centauri is missing. You're listening to Captain Radio and the Search for Alpha Centauri, Chapter 1, The Fold. The Space Zeppelin circles Alpha Centauri's last known position as Captain Radio and his companions attempt to ascertain what disaster befell the planet. Has it been moved by some mysterious force, or has Captain Radio's home been completely obliterated?
I can't believe it. Who could blow an entire planet out of the sky?
Nobody blew up Alpha Centauri. Not enough debris.
It would take an enormous amount of energy to move an entire planetary mass.
Ace, could it be camouflaged somehow?
Negative. We would still be able to detect its gravity.
If the planet has been moved, then maybe there's still hope in retrieving it, and all the people on it unharmed. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Ooh, let me guess. You want to get to the bottom of the mystery, stop whoever's responsible, and save the day.
Something like that.
I was afraid of that.
Let's assume for a moment it's even possible to steal a planet. Why would someone want to?
Whoever it is must really want to get our attention.
Or hold it for ransom.
Or they might simply want to cause chaos.
If it's chaos they're after, they succeeded. I can't make heads or tails of these astro compass readings. What do you think, Ace?
Magnetic fields are in flux. We will not be able to get precise bearings.
Wait a moment. What's that gravitational disturbance at 8 o'clock?
Hard to say. Could be anything. Rogue comet, maybe.
It's too big to be a comet. I'm sensing an enormous psychokinetic wake. There are people there. Thousands of them. They're terrified.
By the fires of Hydra! It's one of the planet's moons!
Judging by its mass and trajectory, it may be the moon of Proxima.
My home.
No, that can't be right.
Why not?
According to these readings, it's accelerating into the sun.
When the planet disappeared, the orbits of all 5 moons were disrupted.
How long do they have, Ace?
Calculating. At the current rate of orbital decay, Proxima will be consumed by the sun in 73 hours.
3 days.
There's no time to lose. We've got to find Alpha Centauri.
What about the people of Proxima? What about my parents? We must rescue them.
I wish we could help, Andromeda, but we're only one ship. The Phaeton can hold 12 extra passengers at most.
Then save 12 people. Please.
Fuel reserves are at 29%.
I'm sorry, Andromeda. We'll come back as soon as we can. But first we have to get to the bottom of what's happened to the planet.
Maybe you can ignore their suffering, but I can't, Xavier. I just can't.
Andromeda, wait!
Let her go. Don't forget, she has the power to crush this ship like a tin can with a single thought. Give her some time to cool off before you rush in to save the day.
Waiting is not my strong suit.
Oh, believe me, I've noticed.
Do you think I'm making the right call, Orion?
I do. But I'm not about to tell Andromeda that.
Meanwhile, at the other end of the Space Zeppelin, a frustrated Andromeda tries to drown out the psychic noise of thousands of minds desperately calling out for help.
Focus, Andromeda. Focus. You can do this. Wall it off. Set it aside. Think of something else. The stellar lilies blooming in autumn. The great eclipse plunging the world into shadow each new year. Oh, it isn't working. I can hear you. I can hear all of you. I'm so sorry. It's too much. Please. There's nothing I can do.
I'm going back to check on her.
Don't say I didn't warn you. What now?
There appears to be a radio transmission caught in the electrowave receiver.
Maybe it's from whoever did this.
Unable to confirm. The message is encrypted.
Well, come on, Rust Bucket. Let's decrypt it. It could be a clue.
Working. Standard encryption keys are not effective.
Maybe it isn't encrypted at all. Maybe it's actually been distorted somehow. Try compensating for gravitational effects.
Calling Count Xavier of Alpha Centauri. Come in, Xavier. This is Queen Nishira of the Pangalactic Imperium. Calling Count Xavier of Alpha Centauri. Come in, Xavier.
What does the ruler of half the galaxy want with the captain?
I do not know. This may be a private communication.
He's with Andromeda now. This could be about the missing planet. We should keep listening.
It has been some weeks since I dispatched my message proposing a union of our two houses. Since then, the situation has deteriorated. A further 19 systems have objected to my taking the throne. They are threatening to leave the Imperium. If they do, we could be facing a civil war. I need your answer, and I cannot wait any longer. Will you join me in marriage to save the Imperium? With you by my side, we can unite the great houses behind us and preserve peace before it is too late. End transmission.
Hang on. She wants to marry the captain? Andromeda's not going to like this.
It is not our place to tell her.
Someone needs to tell her. If Captain Radio won't, then I will.
The fate of the galaxy might be at stake.
There are worse things.
Meanwhile, in the aft cabin of the Phaeton, Captain Radio finds Andromeda unresponsive, overwhelmed by the psychokinetic energy coming from the lost moon of Proxima.
Andromeda! Can you hear me? Come quick, Ace! It's Andromeda!
On my way.
What seems to be the problem?
She was like this when I came in. Her eyes are open, but I don't think she can hear me.
Sammy. She appears to be in a state of psychic shock.
What could have caused it?
Impossible to say without more data.
Is it safe to move her?
I believe so.
Help me get her on this Sova. Careful. That's it.
Her brain activity is increasing.
Does that mean she's waking up?
Negative. All of the activity is focused on the subparietal lobe.
What does that mean?
My readings indicate that she is in communication with someone or something.
Is there a way we can bring her out of it?
Any attempt to sever the connection may be fatal. The monks of the Dark Adaptation may be the only ones who can revive her.
Even at our top speed, Caliban is 5 days away.
5 days, 3 hours, and 17 minutes to be precise.
Proxima doesn't have that long.
Do you have a plan, sir?
We'll have to split up. Orion can take Andromeda to Caliban while you and I stay behind in a lifeboat.
The lifeboat is not designed for extended operations. We would be vulnerable to any number of interstellar phenomena.
I know the risks, but we don't have a choice.
Agreed. I will prepare the lifeboat for launch.
Hang on, Andromeda. We're getting you to the Oracle as fast as we can.
He has returned.
By the storms of Neptune.
I've never seen a weapon that can do that to a ship.
This damage is not consistent with any known weapon.
What could have done this, Ace?
There is no evidence to suggest that the hole was cut.
Some kind of explosive decompression?
Negative.
Could a reactor failure have vaporized that section of the ship?
I don't think so. Radiation levels are normal.
Ace, how many people would have been on that ship?
Approximately 1,000 passengers and crew.
Ace, plot a course out of here.
Hang on. We're leaving?
You're leaving. Andromeda is in shock, and the monks of Caliban may be the only ones who can help her. Ace and I are staying behind to find Alpha Centauri.
You can't be serious. There's something out there that can snap a starliner in half.
Then we'll have to work quickly.
This plan is insane. Ace, tell him this plan is insane.
The chances of success are extremely low.
That's never stopped me before. We'll take the lifeboat. Once Andromeda is safe, I want you to take the Phaeton to the throne of Jupiter and alert Queen Nashira. Come on, Ace, let's get to the lifeboat.
Sir, we are receiving a Centauri distress signal. Priority 1.
Priority 1? What is that?
Only the Count of Alpha Centauri or the Captain of the Centauri Guard have access to that radio frequency.
The signal is emanating from a point nearby.
We'd better investigate. Someone may need our help.
Or it could be a trap.
All the more reason to go. Set a course, Ace. Full speed ahead.
Don't touch that dial! Captain Radio and the search for Alpha Centauri will return after this brief word from our sponsor.
Have you or a loved one suffered injury or death because of a faulty jetpack? If so, you could be entitled to compensation. Every year, hundreds of people are burned, crushed, or otherwise harmed by jetpacks. At the law offices of Asimov, Verne, and Wells, we've helped thousands of people just like you see their day in court. Jetpack accidents, flying car crashes, space debris hitting the barn. If you've been hurt through no fault of your own, we will fight for you. Pick up the phone and call 8189 today for your free legal consultation.
We now return to the adventures of Captain Radio. In searching for the missing planet Alpha Centauri, our heroes have discovered a distress signal, but the danger is only beginning.
We have arrived at the source of the signal.
There's nothing here.
Incorrect. There is a device approximately 1 meter in diameter off the port bow.
Can you tell what it is?
It matches the dimensions of a Centauri communications relay, but I am unable to retrieve its data from this distance.
Then we'll have to bring it on board.
Captain Radio maneuvers his space zeppelin close to the source of the signal. Using the ship's mooring lines, Orion fashions a crude tether so that Ace may retrieve the device.
I am approaching the communications relay. 20 meters. 15. 10. 5. Contact.
Can you access its memory core?
I am opening the access junction now. The device has been damaged.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You have 2 minutes, Ace. Then we're reeling you in.
Please repeat. Your transmission is breaking up.
Blast this interference.
Several of the device's systems have been altered.
Altered how?
It has been equipped with a magnetic field generator and proton reactor.
Why would a comms relay need that kind of power?
I have activated something. Detecting spatial instability. Magnetic fields are in flux. Error.
Get Ace out of there, now!
Orion hauls Ace back to safety, but the damage to the robot is extensive.
Error. Critical system malfunction.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Ace is sensitive to strong magnetic fluctuations.
Must be whatever is throwing off our astro compass. What do we do now?
Ace has entered a recovery program. There's nothing we can do but wait and hope for the best. Orion, what are you doing?
Well, what does it look like I'm doing? I'm getting this spacesuit on, and then I'm going to go out and get that device.
Absolutely not. It's too dangerous.
This whole situation is dangerous. Someone's got to do it, and between the two of us, I've got the most spacewalk experience. Hand me an oxygen tank, will you? The sooner we get this thing, the sooner we can help Andromeda.
Fine. But at the first sign of trouble, I'm pulling you out of there.
I'm a smuggler, remember? I don't take unnecessary risks.
Sealed into a spacesuit and securely harnessed, Orion makes his way outside and approaches the mysterious object. Captain Radio watches from a window, keeping one hand on the mooring line and alert to any sign of danger.
Nearly there. It doesn't look like much from here.
There should be a memory access hatch on one side. It should slide open.
It looks old, rusty, like it was stored away for a long time.
The Centauri guard keeps a stash of equipment for emergencies in the caverns under the palace. Maybe that's where this thing came from. Any luck accessing the memory core?
I've got the hatch open. There's a memory tape loaded, but it's not long enough for a message. It looks more like a command prompt, a single instruction. Hang on. Something's happening.
Pull the tape and get back here. We've already lost too many people today.
The stars look wrong. They shouldn't be moving like that.
Do you hear me, Orion? Get out of there! Orion? Orion!
Captain Radio pulls Orion back inside and gets him out of his suit, only to find that one of his arms is missing.
What happened?
By the glaciers of Pluto. Does it hurt?
Not particularly.
Try not to move. I'll get the medical scanner. There's no blood. No sign of any injury.
I should be dead. Taurians have major arteries in each arm.
Fascinating. The arm was severed at a subatomic level, atom by atom.
Talk about precision.
Let me see if I can increase the resolution of this scan. There. Interesting. There's cellular residue, but it's incredibly small, much smaller than it should be.
Maybe your scanner is broken. All of our instruments have been acting strangely since we got here.
I don't think so. Look at this.
I don't understand. Is that the space around my arm?
Precisely. Space itself has warped. No, not warped. Folded. Folded down to a point so small our scanners can barely register it, except as interference.
If the Starliner collided with that device, half of it may have been caught in the fold when it activated. Ace said the device was equipped with a proton reactor. At full power, it might be strong enough to fold space around an entire planet.
Alpha Centauri wasn't stolen. It's been here all along. But it's simply too small for us to see.
Who or what could do that? Why would they?
I saw a device like this one. It was only a prototype, but it allowed Dr. Orban to hold Mars for ransom by reducing its capital city to the size of a marble.
Could Orban be behind this somehow?
I don't see how that would be possible. I destroyed the prototype and Dr. Orban is imprisoned in the 11th dimension. Still, the similarities are too striking to ignore.
Maybe that means there's a way to reverse this. I mean, who ever heard of a Taurian with only 5 arms?
That's the proximity sensor. Come on, let's get to the flight deck. I thought you shut down the engines, Orion.
I did. We shouldn't be moving.
According to these readings, we're accelerating.
Look.
Out the window, the massive hulk of the destroyed Starliner looms above them, a cloud of debris glittering among the stars.
That's the same wreck. We're going in circles.
We're not going in circles. Space is curving in on itself.
We've been inside the fold all this time?
And there may be no way out.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news bulletin. Following the destruction of astronaut Amelia Earhart's space capsule by Soviet missiles 6 months ago, the Russian war machine has continued to run rampant across Northern Europe. Today, U.S. President Al Smith and the Secretary General of the League of Nations met with officials in Helsinki. President Smith expressed sympathy for the Finnish people, who have borne the brunt of Stalin's aggression, and committed to dispatching warships to the Baltic. In the States, the news has only served to inflame already tense divisions within the country. Newspaper magnate William Randolph Hearst expressed his outrage at America being dragged into another European conflict in a scathing editorial printed coast to coast. A frequent critic of Smith's administration, Hearst announced he would seek the Republican nomination for president in 1940. We will continue to bring you updates to this developing story as we receive them.
We now return to the adventures of Captain Radio. The Phaeton is trapped inside a fold in the fabric of space itself, and time may be running out for Andromeda and the people of Alpha Centauri if they can't find a way to escape.
Try the radio again.
I am trying. Our signal just gets reflected back to us. Any luck finding a weak spot?
The field strength is identical in every direction. There doesn't seem to be a way out that I can find. The only way forward is deeper into the fold.
I don't like the sound of that.
Nor do I, but it may be our only option.
What about Andromeda? We've got to get her back to the monks.
Recovery mode activated. Startup sequence error. Switching to backup memory tapes. Powering up.
Well, it's about time. I was beginning to think we'd have to sell you for scrap.
Oh, good to have you back, old friend. Are you all right?
I am operating within normal parameters. However, I have no record of coming to the flight deck. Was I successful in retrieving the device?
Neither of us had much luck with that.
You are missing your left dorsal arm. I appear to have missed a great deal.
We'll get you up to speed later. Right now, I need you to chart a course out of this system. Do you remember Dr. Orban's graviton fold generator?
I recall that we destroyed the device after he used it to threaten the planet Vespa Majorum.
Someone has managed to recreate it, but this one is powerful enough to shrink an entire planet.
Excellent.
How so?
My vocal unit must be malfunctioning. I meant to say fascinating. There must have been a second prototype.
Yeah, we're all very impressed. But can we focus on getting out of here?
We can't leave. Not yet.
Andromeda, you're awake. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just a little lightheaded. I have about 1 million voices in my head, but I've managed to block them for now.
Ace is going to find a way out of this maze we're in. And then we're going straight to Caliban.
The Oracle can't help me. I can handle this, but whatever is happening to the space around Alpha Centauri is affecting me too. It's like we're in a psychic echo chamber. Once the planet is free, I'll be free of these voices.
Any idea where to start?
Proxima. My home. We have to go there.
That may be difficult.
Proxima is on the very edge of the fold. We should be able to reach it.
And then what?
I've been keeping a secret from you, Xavier. There's something on Proxima. A weapon of terrible power.
What do you intend to do with this weapon?
Something incredibly dangerous. Something that hasn't been done in centuries. We're going to steal a psychokinetic bomb. And then we're going to use it to save Alpha Centauri.
Can our heroes escape from the Graviton Fold with their lives? What is the secret weapon hidden on the moon of Proxima? Who is responsible for the Fold, and can Captain Radio's home planet be rescued from the brink of destruction? Find out in the thrilling second chapter of Captain Radio and the Search for Alpha Centauri, brought to you by the law offices of Asimov, Verne, and Wells.
The Adventures of Captain Radio is a production of Obscure Studios. This episode was written by Johnny Eberly and produced by William McDonald. Mixing and sound design by Trask Snow. Featuring music by Simon Cunningham and art by Tammy King. Our talented cast includes Scott Kennedy as the narrator, William McDonald as Captain Radio, Abigail Stokely as Andromeda, Delano Hayes as Ace, Christian Carvajal as Orion, and Johnny Eberly as the newscaster, with Hannah Wonders as Queen Nashira.
Special thanks to our co-producers who contributed to our crowdfunding campaign to make this season possible. Mikey Hudson, Chris Gunn, Ruth Heathman, Hannah Wonders, Keen Short, and Sarah Bevan.
We're a small team of independent creators. If you like our work and want to support us, follow Obscure Studios on social media, contribute on Ko-Fi, buy merch on our TeePublic store, or join our mailing list at obscurestudios.net. You can also help us reach more listeners by leaving us a review on your favorite podcast app and by sharing a link to our show with a friend. See the show notes to learn more. Thank you so much for listening and for your support.